Good evening, parents and students. This is Mr. Acciona with a weekly update. Today is May the 20th, 2020.
And good evening, parents and students. I want to kind of give you a couple of updates concerning items. I apologize that last week we did not have an update video for seniors or a general community update. So this will include all information as we have it today, May 20th, 2020. A couple of items. First off, tomorrow will be the second day of our locker clean out, our locker rooms. The coaches will be available when students arrive. If you'll please call the main office number, and someone will come out and let you in groups of 5, keep you socially distanced. We are suggesting that students wear masks when they come to clean out items from their lockers. This is the PE locker rooms primarily, but if students have items in a hallway locker room, they may also get those during this time. We'll also advertise more dates like this and some alternate times to accommodate more schedules. We are getting some updates about yearbook deliveries. Balfour will be sending us an update as to when those yearbooks will be shipped to us, and we're hoping to get that by this weekend. And then we're going to develop a pickup plan similar to what we did with senior caps and gowns, and we'll hopefully be giving that out next week, probably around Wednesday or so, a plan for yearbook delivery. With the extension of Governor Lee's state of emergency that happened last Tuesday, if you're not aware, there has been a state of emergency for Tennessee that's been extended until June 30th. In meetings last week, we have been directed that senior nights and senior events should be virtual at this time, with the exception of graduation. So senior night, which was originally scheduled for June 16th, will now be a virtual event. What we're looking at is to actually do award deliveries to students at their homes, or coordinate it so that the student can come to the school, and that'll be recorded. And then we'll put it together in a video that would be similar to what would be seen in person at our senior awards nights. And we'll release that video on June 15th. Next, I wanted to talk about baccalaureate, which will also need to be a virtual event. That was originally scheduled for June 17th. We'll have a video presentation to the class of 2020 from one of our alumni, and then also from a local individual that will do, perhaps a minister that will give a challenge to the class as well. That is what baccalaureate tends to be, and so we'll release that on Tuesday, June the 16th. Our central office is still monitoring all the developments around COVID-19 and the CDC recommendations for different events, especially around graduation. But at this time, we're still holding to an outdoor graduation. You will probably expect some social distancing requirements for this event. But again, as we get closer to that event, I'll be sharing more information about what that looks like. Next, I want to kind of tell you about grades and everything. So to begin with, all grade cards are now available through ParentView. We are not going to be printing report cards. That would be another item that students would have to come and physically pick up, but those are available online. You can see your child's finished report card. If you do not know your ParentView login or password, you can contact the school, or you may also contact Miss Abby Patterson, who is our guidance secretary. She'll be happy to share that information with you. Her email address is there on the screen. It is apatterson@bradleyschools.org. Also, we have several students who are also taking advantage of this time to complete credit recovery. We have teachers that have volunteered to oversee credit recovery during this time. If you have a student who has not taken advantage of this but has credit recovery to do in order to stay on track for graduation, if you'll please contact Ms. McClanahan at dmcclanahan@bradleyschools.org and express that you're interested in taking advantage of credit recovery and have the ability to do so. You'll need internet access at your home and a device. Now, if you do not have a device, we do have some that you can check out, and that's something that we can arrange. So please make sure that you take advantage of that, because we do want to make sure that that's something we can get students caught up on during this time. We have moved prom to July 11th, and that went out on our social media about 2 weeks ago. I wanted to let you know that we have secured a location for this and the entertainment company. with the CDC guidelines right now, we are anticipating that this will be a senior-only event. And as a result of that, I'd sent out an information to seniors and senior parents this past Monday, and asking them for feedback, whether or not they wanted to continue for us to hold this date or to go and cancel the event. There is still a possibility that we may not be allowed to meet in our regular numbers or even the restricted numbers that we were given last week, which would be about less than half of our regular prom. There's a possibility that this could be canceled altogether, but we're going to continue based on the prom feedback form. We're going to continue to hold this date and monitor the developments, and we hope to have better information, but at this point in time, that is what we have concerning prom for 2020.
Parents and students, as many of you may have already heard, I'll be moving from Walker Valley High School in the 2021 school year, and in my place will be coming Dr. Candace Belt from Charleston Elementary. Dr. Belt comes to a wonderful staff, one that I've grown to greatly appreciate and admire over my past 5 years here, and all of whom I believe care so deeply about our population. I believe that students are changed, that students are improved, and students are strengthened because of their connection to our staff. And I appreciate the opportunity to have worked with them. And remember,